Welcome back to Chinese0tohero.com. Now let's take a look at a new grammar point.
Okay, take a look at these English sentences. Who are you? Which book? Right. These are some simple WH questions. In this grammar video, we will look at asking questions with who and which. Now, is this useful? Yeah, because you can get some basic information about people or things, right? Like you can ask people who they are, and you can ask people to specify which thing they're talking about, like which book, right? So in this video, we'll look at how to say who and which. Let's turn our textbook to page 23, and let's take a look at note number 1. Simply put, who is expressed with 谁, and which is expressed with 哪. For example, who is Li Yue? 谁是李月? 谁是李月? Alternatively, 李月是谁? 李月是谁? You can just put it at the end. You can put 谁 at the end. It's for example, if you say 李月是我老师, 李月 is my teacher. If you want to construct a question, you can simply replace 老师 with 谁. 李月是谁? Question words in Chinese is almost like a blank. Like if you start with the answers and if you erase the answers and put a blank in there and substitute the blank with a question word like 谁, then you have a Chinese question, right? So Chinese statements and questions follow exactly the same order. They don't switch around like English sentences, right? So you don't have to say who is Li Yue. You can just say Li Yue is who, right? Li Yue is who. Li Yue 是谁? Li Yue 是谁? But if we have a pronoun in the question, for example, who is she, then we cannot say 谁是她. We cannot put 谁 in front. Okay, we don't have this option anymore because she is a pronoun. 谁是她 cannot work. We have to say 她是谁. 她是谁. So it's safer just to put the question word at the end instead of at the beginning, right? So it's one less thing to remember. When you ask a question in Chinese, just, it's safe to put the question word at the end. 他是谁? 李月是谁? Who is he? 他是谁? Again, Chinese doesn't distinguish gender in pronunciation, but they do in writing. 他是谁?
他是谁? 他是 Ken.
All right, moving on to which. So see on the top of the screen, the word which can be used like this. 哪 plus measure word plus a noun. For example, which person would be 哪个人? 哪个人? The measure word here is 个, and the noun is 人. Right? So which person is 哪个人? See, this is different from English, right? Because we need a measure word between 哪 and 人. So you can just say which person. You have to say which unit of person. 哪个人? 哪个人? 个 is a generic measure word for most things. You can think of it as like a unit. Okay, 哪个人, like which unit of person. We're going to look at measure words a little bit later. If you're talking about books, if you're asking for which book, then you need to substitute a different measure word. You need to substitute the word 本. 本 is a measure word for books. It's like which volume of book, okay? Which volume of book? 哪本书? 哪本书? Very good. Which nationality are you? 你是哪国人? 你是哪国人? This is a little bit different because you don't need a measure word. 国 itself acts like a measure word here, right? 你是哪国人? Asking for nationality. Right? Just remember, asking for nationality, all you have to ask is 你是哪国人? Right? Just remember the phrase 哪国人, then you can ask for nationalities.
我是中国人，你是哪国人？
我是中国人。你呢？你是哪国人？
Okay, great. Now time for a quick practice. So how do you say who are you? 你是谁? Very good. How do you say which book? which is 哪本书哪本书 Notice how the tone on 哪 changes to a second because 本 is third, right? 2 third tones in a row, 哪 and 本 together, then 哪 will become a second tone, right? Tone change from first lesson. 哪本书哪本书 Which nationality are you? How do you say this? What nationality are you? 你是哪国人 Very good. Yeah, so here the pronunciation of 哪 remains third tone, right? Because 国 is a second tone, so it doesn't change tones. 你是哪国人 Okay, very low and then rise. 哪国人
Thanks for watching. Now see you in the next video.